So I'm going to try to show you guys how to change the carburetor on one of these Cadet snowblowers. I've done it before and it came out great, but then it sat for a whole year and I'm an idiot and didn't drain it all the way apparently, and it got clogged up again. So I was able to fix the jet on it or whatever, but it's still kind of missing. So I bought a brand new one. I'm going to put it back on there and I'll kind of show you guys how to do it. First things first is you're going to have to take your key out, and then if you look here, you'll kind of see where there's like a notch to line up here to help that come out. And we need to take this out, which is this choke handle thing. This does just pop out. I don't know if I'm going to get lucky on the video here, but it should just pop right out of here. And of course it's not going to. So here, let me pop it out here and hold on one second. Okay, so I did pop it out. You'll see it just kind of pops in there. Okay, and then we have to take these 4 bolts out. There's bolt here, bolt here, bolt here, bolt here. Okay, sorry if I flipped the camera. I didn't mean to do that. Bolt in there. Can you see it from here? So let me take those out and we'll keep going. Okay, so we got the bolts out. Here, take this last one out here. Make sure you don't lose stuff. Okay, this whole cover now should be loose. All right, so you should be able to move this thing. I never take this off. I mean, I guess it would probably help if you took this off, but I never really do. I don't think you really need to. Just kind of pop it, like I said, through that little handle. And you're gonna see that you have your primer bulb hose and your wire for your key there, your ignition kind of holding it. You can do this however you want. I'm gonna take the carb off, so I am gonna actually just take this off. So here, let's take this hose off right here real quick. Just pop it out of this little holder. And then just kind of slide it, pull it. And then I'm gonna just leave it, I think, hanging, because it should be okay. And then we have to take off, we have this black cover right here, which has 2 Phillips screws. And then I'll show you a trick that I'll try to do with the gas line here. So let me get these screws out. These snap-on screwdrivers. I'm not trying to endorse snap-on here, but oh, I love these snap-on screwdrivers. They're really the best. You'll see that's the top of the where that choke red handle thing was, the little switch thing there. All right, so that comes off. All right, so we have access to our carburetor here. I'm gonna take off, well here, first of all, let me show you something. So this line right here, this hose, is for the gas line that comes in. You're gonna have to take this thing, you're gonna have to take this off right here and move it to get out of the way when you take the carburetor off. I know they make proper like channel locks or what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know, vice grips for fuel lines that won't like mess up the line, so you can just kind of pinch it off. I just made my own. I took a bunch of electrical tape and I put it on the end of one of these. So I'm just going to kind of pinch it off here. Let me see here. And then I'll take it off from there. Okay, that way, but try not to put a hole in it, because then you're gonna have to replace that hose from the gas tank, and that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, so be careful with it. My system should be okay here. Well, I guess we'll find out here in a minute. All right, hold on. All right, so I took my needle nose here and I moved that clamp out of the way. And then I'm just going to do this. It's probably going to leak a little bit of gas, but hopefully it won't be too bad. There's probably way better ways to do this than I'm doing it. Just like I said, be careful, because this is a fuel line. You don't want fuel leaking all over the place. All right, hold on. Let me get this line off, and then I'll be back with the phone. It's hard to do this with one. All right, so fuel line's off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my needle nose, and I'm going to take these off. I don't know if you can see this here. So you have to kind of like twist to take that one out, okay? And then this one here actually will be easier to take out when I'm removing the carburetor, because I can move it a little bit straighter, okay? So next thing we're gonna do is take these 10 millimeters out right here, okay? Be aware of gaskets. You're gonna start seeing the gaskets now, okay? And I drop that underneath, but it's okay, I will find it. Also be aware if you have any washers or anything like that. Like this one here has a washer. I don't know, I feel like I probably lost something the first time I did this when it was freezing cold. All right, so look, this is gonna come off. We can take that off all the way if you want. I'm just gonna move it off to the side here. We have our first gasket. So be wary of these gaskets, okay? Because you're gonna wanna replace them. See, look at mine's crap. It's all soaking wet in garbage. No good, okay? And then if we look here, remember I was talking about once you move the carb, see I can lift this right out. So once you move the carburetor, here let me get it where you can see it, you can lift this right out of there, okay, for like your throttle. And boom, carburetor is out. So really that's how easy it is to take that carburetor out of there. So putting it in, same process in reverse. Just make sure you replace your gaskets, and yeah, that really isn't too bad of a job. So good luck to you. Again, be careful with the fuel. This is fuel, it's combustible, it's dangerous. And I'm not certified to work on these things. I've just done it before, so just thought I might be able to give you a hint here and there, all right? So be careful, and good luck. Keep your driveway clean. Be ready, there's a big storm coming tonight. Have a good day, everyone.